So now we're in our extraction room, and I wanted to start fully dressed for it, just so I can go through what you should be wearing. So first thing is my hairnet. If you are in the extraction room or on the bottling side, you have to always have a hairnet on. A mask. So if you're working with multiple people in the extraction room, a mask is required. I'm going to take mine off right now, just so you can hear me talk. But we want to make sure that when we're working in here, you're in quite close quarters, so you want to have a mask on for sure. I've got an apron on as well, so because I'm going to be handling those frames of honey, I can get quite sticky, so you want to make sure you've got your apron on. And I also have on a different pair of shoes. So you don't want to wear the same shoes inside the extraction room as you do outside of the extraction room. The reason for that is you can end up tracking honey all throughout your warehouse, but you also don't want to track dirt inside from outside. So just slip on a different pair of shoes that you just wear in the extraction room and slip them off when you're leaving. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of our extraction room. So these doors here, these are the doors to our hot room, so we have really easy access for our honey to come into the extraction room. We've got our cleaning station on this side, so we've got a nice rack so that we can leave all of our equipment to air dry. It's really important that you don't dry your equipment with rags or dishcloths or anything like that. We want to make sure we leave it to air dry, so this is just a nice rack for drying. And then on this side, this is where all of our extraction equipment is. So we've got an uncapping tank with the extractor right beside it, and then we've got the same setup on the other side. So when we're in full extraction mode, we'll have teams on each side. So we'll have 2 people working on this uncapping tank and this extractor, and 2 more people working on that side. So it's a really nice flow. The honey comes out of the hot room into the extraction area. We typically stack our client honey in the boxes on this side here. It's a little bit out of the way, but we still have easy access to it. So you want to make sure that you're leaving a clear pathway through for traffic. So on this side, we have a rack. So this is where all of our honey pails will go. So this is client honey that's been extracted and is waiting to be jarred and labeled. It will stay on this rack for a little while. You can see, obviously, we cleaned all of our pails last year, so this is what we want to see at the end of the season. Everything gets cleaned, covered in plastic. Makes it really easy when we start the season to just to get going. So this is where client honey is going to be stored. Over here we have our weighing station. So I like to have a separate area where you can weigh your honey. You can write down the weight, or you can enter it into your iPad directly into the extraction dashboard. So we just have a little table set up here with our scale on top. Usually you'll see markers and labels here as well, so that you can easily label the pails with what's inside. And then on this side, this is where all of our honey tanks are. So this is where we store our bulk honey. So our neighborhood honey, our city honey, it all gets stored into these tanks. And then here in the middle, we have our small 50-kilo tank. So this is the tank that we use for actually connecting to the bottler and jarring our client honey. It's a little bit higher, and that's because we need gravity, essentially, to pull the honey from this tank into the bottler. So we stacked it up on some elevator boxes so that it's higher than the bottler that is on the other side. That's the extraction room.